Hey guys, this is Nate. Welcome to the bracket portion of the Power Slide Super Circuit 2020. I am the captain of STP. We're actually going up against Zion, the captain of Mario Motors, or Mario Motori, and the duo that they have is Zion and Trey, which have been lights out the entirety of the circuit. What we're gonna have going on is they're gonna go match up against toe to toe with Caleb and Nate. You were first. Yeah. Because we lost. Yeah, by 3. Like literally every one of our races has been like that, by like 3 points. I'm not lying. All right. So I'll give you a little bit of bracket. It might be a little bit loud, so be careful. So here's the bracket so far. If you guys want to pay attention to that, this is showing us where everything lies. So Mario Motori is ranked seeded 1. They're going to be on the bottom. They're going to be facing STP, ranked 4th. Now, traditionally in these tournaments, usually the last place team does a lot better here. And again, with the showing against Kupiko versus STP, that might be the case. Dukong and Kupiko are going to be heading for, again, a rematch that was super close by like a few points to see who's going to go on to the finals. Again, there's only 4 teams in this one, so every race means everything, right? Every turn, every item. So, guys, we are happy you guys are watching us, and we got a great matchup against STP and Mario Motori. So, honestly, looking really forward to this. I'm super excited to say the previous match against STP and Kupiko was 168 to 165. Kupiko taking that win. Here we got Mario Motori looking to, especially Zion, looking to get his first circuit win. Second circuit win after Shine 2018. So this is going to be a big deal for Zion, as he now gets to be part of the list of those who have won 2 titles, and that is a huge thing to do. Only being Eric Pastor, Philip Shook, and Nathaniel Shook. So this is going to be a decent matchup. Again, it's the 1 of 4. So it depends on what happens here, but it should be one that's going to be relatively close. So I'll go over to the gameplay, and I'll see you guys in the match. It's going to be me. It's going to be me and Caleb versus Zion and Trey for the semifinal matchup. Take care, guys.
Alright, gamers. We are back and better than ever. We got Team Mario Mortui versus STP. What? Who? We'll tell her to come up here. I know. Abby, come here. Please. All right, team. All right. Let it begin. Hey, girly.
Is this on?
I have no idea.
Does that mean it's on?
It all comes down to this. Solid start from all players. Key here is if you get that turn right. Yeah, a couple players got tripped up on that. Oh. I'll get ya. Oh, I knew that wasn't gonna go well. Man. I'm telling you, it's the turns. Even if you hit that railing just a little bit, so that you won't fall off and still.
I just want to know, can you guys make sure not to scream? Y'all are so loud. It's my ear.
Oh no. another one. Solid start, solid start. Oh, jinxed him. Oh gosh. Only one person didn't get tripped up on that. Oh, spoke too soon. I don't know if this is a tough map or if they're just not on it today. Alright. Everyone pretty much is on 3 out of 3, I think. Lightning gets you every time. If you're in the middle of a jump and a lightning strikes though, that's when you know you're over. Solid, solid. Start as always. I feel like we got a strong team of starters here. It's the maintaining the control that's the problem, I think. Or that's the difficulty. But honestly, I don't blame them. I can't do it. Nice with the slides. Nice. Man, they got a bullet. It's lucky. Oh, they're so close. Oh. That grass is gonna cost some valuable time there. May not look like a lot of time, but every time you get on that grass or you slip in a puddle or whatever, it makes a difference in the long run. Oh no! Oh!
Wait, who's your teammate? Only 2 points. There you go. We're only down by 2 points. So, on you, we got this. That's all I wanted. See it? What was it? I'm on. I got 40 on that one. So. Oh, yeah. I got 50 for that one. But I'll add this. So let me get the total first one. But hey, what I tell you, all I wanted, if it's in single digits, that's 2 points. It's less than a race. It's less than a race. That's all I needed. And so I did my job, and I feel good about it. Even despite the 2/3, I feel proud of what I just did.
Dude, I don't get so far, bro.
Because I know the track and I boosted well. There's moments when when you turn and you don't get a boost out of it, you slow down significantly.
Yeah.
So the big part is that those 2 oil things. One, I saw a couple of you guys try to drift into it, and if you do that, if you don't get the boost, you're gonna slow down. And so I'm able to just go straight through it like that, take the turn, dip out, and then also I'm starting off wide and cutting in, so that when I hit that boost, my hands are already free, and I'm not making it stick a certain way, so I can set up for when I jump to have that sharp turn, and it's cakewalk. So again, it's knowing the track and when to start the dodge.
You got so far.
That one, when I said that, I'm like, okay, I'm okay with that. Just watch the oil pick and be fine.
I regret playing alone here. But still, Neko
Is she in middleweight?
Who?
Is that?
Yeah, she's like the highest one there in the middle. I think it's second highest.
No, she's top medium, so she's one of the lighter ones. So technically speaking, she's on light characters are top 2. So all these guys
They are?
top 2. Yeah.
I thought heavy characters are top.
For top speed, we have straightaways. So if you pick a track with turns on it or long turns, and so if I have a lighter character, I can whip that turn hard.
So like Yoshi's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See,
dude, that's
so
why Yoshi Circuit was good.
that's why he said Yoshi Circuit's on here. I'm like, I mean, I don't like it, but if you go there, I'm gonna feel fine.
So is that when you chose Luigi? He's right in the middle.
Yeah. I usually pick Mario, but he's right in the daggum center, so if I need to adapt my playstyle, I can. And my cart is still super light. I still get and the tires are using everything is fine. It's not optimal. Optimal guy are usually these guys.
I thought Optimum was just
No, that was in
Gen 4.
that was in the Wii U.
Oh.
In Wii U,
Yeah.
you flame hopping.
Yeah.
So it didn't matter about the slowing down the acceleration because every time you lift yourself off the ground, that momentum carries you without any resistance.
Got it.
So that's why heavies were like, you need a heavy, right? You
Right.
have to have a heavy. Whereas now, you have a lot more resistance on that. So your boost acceleration is greatly lowered, but you're getting more top speed. So
got it.
if we got into a straightaway, and I'm trying to catch up, I'm going to lose straightaway. So like that last one in the Electrodome,
Yeah.
or wherever I got caught, it's because my character is slightly heavier. And then you
Yeah.
tagging me at the last part, I don't have acceleration like Trey does, right? So I'm not able to make that recovery in a timely fashion because if I hadn't got hit, and I say I was a lighter character, a lighter car, that's why I said like, oh, that's fine, he hits me, I crossed the line. And then I realized when I was holding aim, like, oh no, I'm not going fast as I thought I was. I misgauged that because if I had a lighter character, I would have finished first. And that, no doubt in my mind would I have finished first. So, like that's why I'm like third. Like, I'll take the third. I don't care. We're losing by 2. Okay. Easy money. Okay.
We won against them.
What? What was the final score? Zion, who you guys sending up?
Me and Alex together got 94.
94.
But we haven't had that side.
Okay, I'm just gonna put it right here on the bottom. Caleb. What the heck did Caleb now? I need his total star. Is this his? No, it's Abby's. Oh, I'm touching your star. What was your final score? Total? Yeah, so it's gonna be these guys. So look them over. Well, that's but this. So just avoid this one. You know, a lot of times it's so small. And, yeah, and so you guys might have a better opportunity in that regard. What?
We got 191. Somehow.
We had a bump switch. You want to rematch because we switched that no car wasn't out there. I probably would want to have no car.
So I would say sure. However, everyone had that
Yeah.
same disadvantage, including myself. I
Those matches didn't matter.
what would you want to do?
I put on that one.
Alex, what do you think? You don't know? Who else is on your team?
I feel like because it was me, Sal,
Sal, would you be okay for a rematch? Would you be okay for a rematch because the cards weren't acceptable? Then Nick and Sal, would you be okay for a rematch if the cards were not accessible for everybody? Or no? All right, Corbin, you're up. You don't want to? I asked him. Play on that one. There's more options than that one for sure. Actually, I have more options than that. What? Oh yeah, you can take that. That's fine. Yeah, if y'all gentlemen agree, like gentlemen's that, I'm fine with that. I don't have a problem with that. You sure?
Yeah.
Really? It's whatever. And then what was your all's final score? Total. Look. For stats purposes.
For us two, wait, like everything? Like everything today?
In total, yeah.
Oh,
So I need.
Just for this round, Corbin.
just this round?
Yeah. Right? Oh,
Well, I need this side. For 72, and then what did?
They got, we tied second, right?
Well, no, I'm
Tied and
I am. I'll ask Dylan. That is a relatively low number for what we've all scored. Figure out six. That makes more sense. Yeah. Hey guys, just have fun, kill it, and we're good. That's all we need. So Michael, you want to join me? Sure. Cool.
Oh, there's my phone.
Hey Zion. 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 What did you get, you guys, in total?
All I know is that we got 2 more than you.
Oh, I mean, yeah, but
That's all I know.
well, I got 50.
I think you got 50.
Yeah.
I thought you got, I don't know.
I got 2 10s and a 30.
Can you check?
I'm trying to right now.
I thought you wrote them down.
I wrote mine down. I'm not sure. Yeah, you're right. I did mine down.
part numero dos of the, I guess, semifinal segment of 4-2. Yeah. And I don't know really who's playing who. I know Obed's Daisy. I know Kevin is Yoshi. Toadette is
All right.
Toadette is Abby. I think Toadette's Abby.
Toadette is Abby. We got Juan as, what is it? Donkey Kong. So STP is going to be on your right side. The Mario team is going to be on the left side. Obed being Daisy. Kevin being Yoshi. Like I said, Juan and being DK and Abby being Toadette.
Yeah.
Again, this is a, I believe it's a 6-point swing, so it's like one race. And Obed and Kevin have been pretty lights out the back. And this is a little uncharacteristic of both Juan and Abby for being this low in this specific time. That blue shell is going to help a little bit. Usually you see Abby like in the top 4, top 3 right now. And so, all right, we'll see.
That's
Ooh,
good
that was a
knock,
good
Obed.
snap.
And
She's got to be able to turn a bit. And that's the thing. This has got long, swoopy turns. Yeah. We talked about Roller Wasteland. Good bullet bill from Juan. So yeah, good stuff, man, all the way around.
looks like STP is really struggling to.
STP is really struggling in this regard.
Obed sends a red shell forward. Kind of an interesting tactic, but he has the box too, and he's done, so it doesn't really matter. First and second, huge lead on STP.
Yeah.
You know, going just right off the bat when you're even looking at the teams. Oh, nice work from Toadette and DK to get
Yeah.
5th and 6th.
Again,
could have been worse.
It honestly could have, and again, getting near that 5 range is not bad.
Yeah.
It does extend the lead a little bit on not a little bit, but a decent amount on Mario Motori's team, which stinks, obviously. But given the fact that this is the 1 seed going up against the 4 seed, it's a little bit closer than I think Jose and Andre were initially expecting.
No, I think so too. And I think going into round robin, Mario Mortari was
Mario Mortuary.
Mortari. So there's a O.
Oh, I did. Oh no.
Mortari.
Motory, powered,
Motor.
rotary,
Mortari.
rotary,
Mortar.
rotary,
Mortar.
Mort.
That's what you get for trying to speak Italian.
I know, dude.
I don't speak Italian. That was for Ivan if he ever goes back and watches this.
Oh my gosh, get out of here.
No, but on paper, I think this team was a favorite, and granted,
They still are,
Anything
to
can
a
happen.
certain degree.
Anything could happen. But Obed was there were talks of making Obed a captain. There were talks of making Zion a captain.
Right.
And
Right.
Trey, I don't know if there were talks for Trey being captain, but Trey can easily hold his own.
Right. It is more of the kind of that unknown factor,
Yeah.
right? And because again, during warm-ups, it wasn't as pretty as we were expecting.
Right.
And so for him to come back from kind of like, ooh, that's rough, to a point where it's like, hey, that's decent racing, that's good stuff. Again, there's always things to learn in regards to like turns and whatnot. But we're doing, we have another baby park, baby. Okay, so this is really, really important here. Mainly because for newbies like me, yeah, it's a sharp turn, but it's anyone's game because of the amount of chaos. He will be lapped. Shells will be flying. So it gives opportunity for a team that is indeed down, an opportunity to come back and really wreak havoc. If you're in first and second early on, it's not hard to get shoved out of your mind and drop far back. And it's easier for lower people to come back and be like, yeah, I can make a comeback after this. Questionable horn by DK, but it has a boost. Should have used it, but jumps 2 spots, can't be mad, drops down to the 5th. Ooh, almost got caught by a star. And just like that, Yoshi, 2nd, drops on the 4th, with DK kind of trailing him a little bit. Oh, but it stops the boost from him there. The fireballs ring galore, can they tag? Oh, who got one of the red shells from Yoshi, but did not actually take him out.
Toadette could be in first right now if she could get a hand on these.
Oh, but she runs into the shells from Kevin, and that's going to hurt a lot moving forward. Really tight corner here for Toadette, but she makes it, has another boost in the pocket. She cuts this one really nicely. Now, the trick is to kind of save it until you hit the grass and you kind of go
Right.
over. This is where that steering aspect has a little bit of a flaw. But again,
Obed's got a solid lead. He gets
Obed-
passed by a bullet, but it's not even.
it's not.
his
Yeah, it's
lap.
not even near him. Again, the only way this is going to happen is if something devastating like lightning bolt, star, crazy A comes up. That finish is going to solidify
in,
it,
and his teammate
and
gets
then boom,
second.
there it is. And then Toadette gets clipped, and it kind of sucks it in, right? Finishes fifth.
The tragedy
Almost
of
picked up
Abby
the-
pulling the blue shell at the very end.
At the very end. You're right. You're right.
That was kind of a dagger for STP. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yep, and it feels really bad. Not gonna lie. But again, one thing that I like to point out is it's race by race. Yeah, it's a double-digit lead, but again, any race could shift the tides. And in fact, one of the biggest things that we were talking about with me and Caleb versus Zion and Trey is Neo Bowser City. No one here knows it. Only I do, right? But the fear is like, okay, Caleb, do you know? He's like, I'm good at drifting. I know, but these are like super sharp turns. And you know, looking back, maybe that's what I needed to do. Did I play the track? Did I play the players? Do I try to, bolster what my team member that I'm racing with? Did I bolster his skills and be able to ensure that he's doing well? Baby Park was kind of that kind of coin flip, right? Or like, they're not bad,
Right.
but the issue is, can the chaos help or is it going to hinder them? And I think at this point, though it was a decent try, I think it's going to bite us in the butt later. And I'll even take ownership of it as well for even suggesting it before. But again, this is what was it, third race? Got 2 more to go. This one and the next one,
Yep.
and then we hit finals. And this is where finals is where it picks up and it really ramps up.
Yeah.
Wow. What? Okay.
Go Cloud.
So, for those of you who don't know, this is considered a intermediate or close to beginner track because of wide open areas. Then the issue is there is a section coming up soon where they hit a pirate ship, and this section is probably the hardest in the actual stage. So, good, big turn right here, makes it, barrels, and then sharp turns. The forward row comes in, doink, doink. And then have to make a sharp turn here. Then it's easy sailing from here, but that is a momentum killer. Just gut check. Again, Abby in ninth, uncharacteristic, but we got one for it. And then you got Obed in second with Kevin finishing in first. And I think this is gonna, if this stays the way it is, I think we can all kind of agree, that it's gonna be a Mario Mattori finals with Dupont, who had a surprising win over Kubico, which were favorites going into that semifinal match.
Yeah. And it really came down to, so there was an 8-point differential on one side and around a 20-point differential on the other side.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even know that, dude.
Right. And so,
Blast, that's crazy.
yeah.
Obed is still trailing away, but then Juan is holding the fort down pretty hard. Again, Toadette having issues making those turns. Again, these are tracks that are not the greatest for steer wheelers, right? So this is where you can make the argument that
Is Abby still using that sensor steer?
yeah. Again, guys, keep in mind she was ranked number, I think, either 6 or 7 in 2019. So again, this is not someone that you just look at and you're like, this is someone you need to take seriously and be very afraid. Because even in this in the second lap, ooh, that's gonna hurt. Jeez, man. But even aside from that, even in the second lap, like this is someone who can change the tide, right? Start going nuts and start doing amazing things. We've seen her do it time and time again. Oh, it's one thing after another.
I know.
And it's nothing on her at all. She's
If there's
playing it
anything
well.
that I relate to is that.
Yeah, it's like
Entire tournament, I think they
I know, dude. That
It's
bull
a
bull's gonna come in
itself,
handy, especially how far back. It should push her into a good position here, where they're all clumped up. Oh, you know, you're not the greatest.
star power.
Oh no, but see, like I said, that part is the hardest part in the entire track.
I was hoping the bull would carry her past that.
Right, and that's how for everything. Potentially wasted star there because there was an inability to be on the track when the star hit.
Yeah.
Look, you just see that?
She climbs to
Four
6th.
four
pretty
spots,
handily.
hitting 6th place, has the opportunity to get 5th. Great awareness to move out of the way of the lightning bolt. Juan hitting up 3rd is
And
going to take
another star
3rd.
power.
Gets 6th. Okay, so
She's got to stay on the track here.
oh,
though.
Star's going good. Still maintains 6th. Not bad. We take those. we take those, honestly. So again,
I mean, that's all you can ask for is finish
Yeah.
through at that point.
absolutely. Again, if you're around that 5 range, it's good. Those are valuable points. So, last track. Now again, anything can happen. I've seen the most ridiculous things in the world happen. I've seen a bullet go through a stage for the win. I've seen myself get a total of 7 to 8 red shells in a perfect succession to clutch out a from behind victory from 5th place to 1st by a large margin. I've seen in Sherbert, I've seen the unthinkable happen of multiple lightning bolts hindering your ability to make it past the finish line. Okay, all these play a big factor in where you place the end of the race. So if there's one devastating finish that could happen, it's right here. If Mario Vittori get really behind and don't really consider the possibility of them tanking here, STP's in there to swoop. Look at him. Juan's killing it. Best results he's had the entire day. Top 3 every time. Yeah, that's boss. That is boss, right? And it only takes one race to change the whole thing. So this is the one I was talking about, right here. This is the one I was talking about. And if you know the track, it is amazing because it works in your favor every time. Big proponent of this one was Eric Pastor and Philip Shook used it on a Dukong run back on Monsoon. It was one where I believe it was me and Michael actually paired up where we were not expecting this pick. And it's like, oh, because Eric Pastor is not good at this. And this is, you're going to see, it's raining, okay, so your tires slip. So your drifts are going to be a little harder, and they won't go as sharp. There are moments where the barricade or the wall doesn't exist, and this is easily one of the hardest stages in the actual game. And again, you might have more wall. It's just there's water and tight turn, and this is a team killer right here. And so, honestly, great wherewithal by Obed, Kevin, to select that stage. But again, we talk about devastating finals. Devastating finishes. This is on a track where literally any team can have like Obed just falling off, can have a devastating finish. They don't know the track well, if not being cautious. Abby's taking the turn right there, and she makes it. So yeah, so she saves herself the ability, or saves herself the hassle of not being picked up and then resetting. Great red shell by Abby. Misses a little bit of boost, but she still has a clean turn. And she's making up for what happened. Now remember, you can hit the sign and it'll flip. It doesn't stop your speed, so if people are worried about that, don't be. You're fine, honestly. Nobody had a serious batting block right there, but is able to maintain second place position. Almost gets shelled by CPU in 3rd. Abby coming back up in 6th, and then Juan is slowly coming back. And this is what we talked about. This is the dagger. This is the track that sends teams to oblivion. Absolutely. That bullet bill is nice coming in there. Gonna pass his own player. Oh, tags it, drops into 5th, and has, Juan's gotta be careful about this next turn coming up here.
Careful of those boosts.
Again, it's better that he hits a wall than he goes off the track, but there are turns that don't have walls there. And if he's riding it, it's fine. That was fine. He's got his in track. So yeah, not bad.
You also see Juan not necessarily capitalize on a lot of those boosts that he could capitalize on.
Right. But Juan's learning the track pretty hard. Like, he's not hitting the wall. I say that commentators curse all day, right? Look, I spent my entire life right now. Oh, but that's not good.
First place bomb's coming in for Kevin.
Another one. And is it going to clump up the 2 guys together? No. Kevin was so far ahead. Oh, gotta be careful of this turn here. Obed fell off. That's the third time. Third time in a row he's fallen off.
Yeah.
And Kevin looks like he's going to take this one, take the first place, and this will be the this will be the game right here.
Right.
And Mario Vittori goes on to the finals against Dukong Racing. The comeback story of a lifetime for Dukong. Went from 1st, dropped down to 3rd, was questionably fighting with STP for last place, and then pulled out a win against the favorite Kupico team. They're facing probably the scariest team right now, I would say. But again, you gotta give credit where credit's due. STP did a great job of maintaining and staying in there, honestly.
Yeah, they held in.
Don't touch a button, don't touch a button, don't touch it, don't touch a button. Gotta put the scores in. But also, side note, really cool, you don't usually see 2 54s side by side, typically.
Same team.
On the same team of all things, so that's kind of dope. So the guys, we're going to round out with, let's see, let me get this situated. Yep, you and Dukong. And with that, the record has been broken for 2020. Dukong had got 191 as the highest score point total in the tournament, and Matori Mario, oh my gosh, I can't even say that. I should change it back. Mario Matori is going to actually make it 203. So big stuff right there. And let's see if STP stayed on the 160 bandwagon here. I know they will drop to 148 as their lowest point total, which is, oh, it sucks. It hurts, but I can't be mad at my team. They freaking, I willed it into that. The fact that we were in literally striking range, give it up for all those guys. Kupico, STP, strong, historically strong teams. But what we need to talk about is Dukong versus Mario Matori, because I don't know if you guys have seen this or know about this. Dukong potentially can win their 4th championship, and they can do again another repeat. So they have the ability to make history right now. Mario Matori looking for their first win ever, but Dukong is one win away from actually making history and being the most dominant team in the series. No, you guys did fine. Don't worry about it, Abby. You guys killed it. Don't worry about it. No, I Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we got our finals. We got Dukong, which I honestly was not expecting to be in this situation. We got Mario Matori, which, again, given the way things were written up, was not expecting this outcome. But here we are. A powerhouse still remains a powerhouse, despite literally over half their team not being present, and only having Alex as one of the only returning members. Well, no, Alex and Nick. I apologize. No, not Nick. Sal.
Yeah.
Sal and Alex are the only returning Dukong players that have been a part of those winning teams. Alex is about to get a repeat here in a row, which only a few have done. Nate, Philip, Eric, I cannot believe I'm saying this, but even Ivan Gilman.
What?
Yes, Ivan Gilman has gotten a repeat. Repeat titles. Isn't that crazy? So yeah, Dukong has the ability to make history. What?
For winning the whole thing?
For just winning a series. Not a series, a circuit.
A tournament?
Circuit, yeah, essentially. So only those people have done that. So, and then you have you guys. Trace, look at me. First team win, potentially right here.
Right.
And that's flipping huge. And so both have a lot at stake. It's going to be really cool to see Dukong, who honestly, again, like I said, we're not favorites going against Kubiko, and being able to just absolutely score 191 and then right back at him, Zion Trey and his team. Yeah, finals. And on out, guys. Answering back with a 203 win over STP. So it's like a 1-2 punch on both ends. And so you're looking at this, and you got, honestly, the two teams that have scored the highest that I'm looking at. So even with in-season, Dukong hit 187, and then Mario Motors hits 189, right? And then they go into the last round, right? And they're both hitting 166 to 170. So these guys have both butt heads, and then you have this playoffs where, again, they just outperformed everybody and expectations at a 191 and a 203. So we're going to see these two guys go at it, and I'm looking for a high-scoring game. Hopefully 1, 2, 3, 4 on both splits.
I think you're going to see a lot of that. And for Kubiko, it's interesting because
Dukong?
it's a for Dukong.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's interesting. It's almost like a Vegas Knights type thing. You don't you're not seeing anyone come out where it's like this is a big name, big title type player.
Yeah, no,
And
I agree.
Granted, they did used to have those people. Dukong used to
They're
have.
not here though.
Right,
That's
those
the
people
thing.
aren't here. Eric Pastor, Philip Shook. You're
Like,
not seeing those people
they're
here.
not there.
today.
Yeah.
No, you're seeing Blake Tenney, Alex Tenney, and the squad, and it's
Well, it's the Tenny Bros.
right. And you're
And
thinking,
what no one ever thought was going to be a thing, right?
right. But this is what I mean. This is the Vegas Knights. Is you're not getting a franchise player per se, but
You're
you've
really
got
not.
guys coming out that are able to step up in any situation.
I agree.
Are
yeah.
able to hold their own. So all you're doing is you're playing the long game. If you're Dukong, you're playing.
Yeah.
You're waiting,
You're
where's
just
the
trying to
slip
waste
up?
out. Yeah,
Where's
yeah.
the one moment where someone gets that RNG bad rap,
Yeah.
drops to 6,
But-
because they're aiming 3rd and 4th, they're aiming 2nd.
Well,
They'll take first one.
But on the flip side, you got to look at the other team, right? And even with those slip ups, they still dropped 203.
Right.
They still dropped
Right.
189, right? And so, you talk about slip ups. Every player has to play perfect, or everyone's going to just implode, and it's going to be a chaos, right? So
It's a
that's
men-
the thing.
so
the
coming out of
favorites, they ain't Dukong.
Out the gate is who's going to set the tone.
Guys,
Because
Real fast. What's up?
I'm gonna win this title.
All right.
Taking it home. That trophy's mine.
Well, I mean, it stays with
I'm
me.
snagging it.
Yeah.
I'm yoinking it.
Huh?
I'm gonna say yoink. Mine. Guess what? October 27th, that Smash trophy, mine as well.
At least statistically finished 7th and 8th place on a recurring basis. I'm just saying. I'm messing with you. I love you, dude. I'm just giving you the tease. I mean, but I think with this race, he's kind of got a point here.
right.
Now we saw them. Here's the thing: is if we're gonna strip everything down, and we're gonna look at it from a trend perspective, right? Dukong on both sides played well. STP, right? Later half, not so much. Right? You saw holes in them, but at the same time, you saw holes in the lead out. They're two top players. So I mean, you could play the trend game and make a exception. You can make a case there, but again, that case is very flimsy.
Right.
And that's where it goes back. Either everyone plays perfect, or everyone poofs their pants, and it's gonna be one or the other. And I don't know which one that is. And I'm kind of intrigued by what potentially may happen, because I just don't know personally.
And you see Mario Motori, they're coming out. They're not getting fancy with the lineup. They're coming
not.
out with the same guys that they've been coming out with because they're thinking, hey, we come out hot. We're coming out firsts and seconds. Trey and Zion.
Right? Absolutely. Yeah.
We're shooting for it. And
Yeah.
and that's the thing is it goes back to who's going to set the tone because Blake
Absolutely,
and Alex
yeah.
haven't changed up anything with the lineup either.
Well,
They're coming out
I mean,
first as well.
Dude, have you seen their scorecards? They are hitting. They have not. The only person who dropped below 40, or not to drop into 40, was Blake,
Right.
and that like a 41-42 type situation, right? Every single time since then, they've been averaging 54. just like Obed,
telling you.
just like Kevin,
Right.
right? And they're playing a team that is actively flip-flopped between 57 to 51. So theoretically, based on all that crap, there's a possibility of a straight tie. Now, granted, obviously that can't happen. There's four racers. There's varying spots, right? It can't. But given what we've already seen statistically, they're all how each person meshes. There's a potential for anybody, honestly, in this situation. So it comes back to your back two.
Right.
Who are you going to send out?
Right.
What are you going to do with them, right? What tracks are you going to pick? Are you going to go for the rando track that throws everyone off, or are you going to go with tracks that are going to bolster the skill and abilities that your players have?
Right.
That's how it is.
Now, obviously, this round is going to have obviously an impact on the other round.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, absolutely.
But keep a lookout for that second round.
I agree.
I think that's where it's actually going to be decided.
Really? Okay, yeah.
So, but right here, right now, obviously, he's going to set the tone.
Okay, boys.
And they're coming out hard with a difficult circuit right off the bat.
Already, absolutely. And again, I want to be very clear. For even last season, when I went up against Dukong with Alex at Epic, Alex was the guy who kind of set the nail in the coffin for us. It was a guy I was not expecting to do well, and then Blake, even on a generally not as great a team in Fireball, they got replaced, obviously, put up top 5 numbers still.
Right.
So, like, I'm just saying, Alex, who was in a group of dudes that were top 5, producing the same points as those guys. I just think this is.
Well, Alex is out in front right now.
Absolutely.
Look at that. Alex is in first and Blake's in third. So really, both teams are just neck and neck at this point.
Right.
You're not seeing a big break in the placing.
Right. Again, I feel like the people in the back, if you send your top guys out initially, I feel like the story isn't really about the top guys. You expect the top guys to do a certain thing every time. So what you're seeing here is expected. Everyone's, honestly, if you really think about it, nearing the same level. There's no really difference. It all comes back to the people that no one talks about.
Right.
And I feel like we should talk more about that. Right. And so, dude, I'm telling you, like if I'm Trey, if I'm Silent, I'm not surprised that Alex is in this situation. I'm not surprised that Blake is. These guys grinded hard computers day in and day out for 2 straight weeks for this because there was a rumor that we could go to hard computers. Even with that little hiccup right there, he still comes into a skid and he still has the same momentum. Like, that's nuts. Alex taking the outside, looking with a purple flame, and he just lights it, dude.
Blake's going to take that red shell, though. He's neck and neck. So, again, you expect to see a break after something happens to one of these guys, and they just don't break.
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing is, even with those mistakes, they keep going. That equal out on Alex is still bad, but he still maintains first.
I think Blake's taken 3 red shells now at this point.
He set himself up for the line. Okay, guys, he went out wide. Comes it back in, shortens that distance up, has a boost, and then is able to pick up a boost right here if he lands it. Nah, he doesn't.
You see Alex sitting pretty. He's about to bring it home in first. Oh, he gets past at the very end.
Well, hold on. It's 1 and 5.
What?
2 and 3. 1 and 4 are usually generally higher, but again, that 5 slot is a lot lower than you expect.
And you're going to see a 22 points put up for Dukong and 23 points put up for Mario.
Yeah, that 5th place doesn't give you as much cushion as you guys think it does.
But that's a 6-point swing, that first place snag right there. And that's nothing to shake your head at.
And again, we talked about people cracking, and we see the first crack happen with a 5th place finish. And top 5, still a good finish. Don't get me wrong, but when you're sending your best guys out there,
you want a 4th.
You want the 1, 2, 3, 4.
Right. Because
regardless of the order,
it is going to come down to that. It could come down to that point.
I mean, it came down for me.
Right.
And dude, Blake, I know he got kind of gypped, but nothing he did there was wrong.
Right.
I mean, there was that one turn in the second lap.
No, Blake made the most of his situation.
Dude, that's flipping amazing. And again, it's very reminiscent what happened with Cooper. And I don't know about Cooper. I wasn't watching, but very reminiscent of STP.
Right.
Coming in like guns blazing, and you realize, oh crap, I took things a little bit too haphazardly. All right, so I've done this track with Blake. Blake's pretty stellar at this one, and I'm wondering what he's going to pull out. And Alex, again, tore it up at Sherbert Circuit when this was a rerun here. So, look at that line. Oh, he got pushed out. That line would have been beautiful, though.
It would've.
Oh my gosh.
He
dude.
lined it up, and it's easy to see that and think maybe like because he got pushed out, maybe it wasn't intentional. You know, the entire way in, he lined it up because he knew what he was doing.
Absolutely.
Like you see the articulation in the way that they are doing.
Oh, that was actually next level by Zion throwing fireballs instead of holding it, letting them loose to slow down the team and create distance. That honestly is a bit. Oh, and Blake got pushed out by his own teammate. I mean,
That's going to be a big thing too, is communication. You really see Mario communicate
but
very well.
That line by Alex is so pretty. But again, I don't want to get this stick and twisted. Have you seen Trey's line? Fire. That fire. And he's learning. Oh, that was a little out wide, but he's learning the game at an exponential pace. And Zion is just being Zion, right? This is the consistency you want to see here. And so it's going to be up to Blake and Alex to really show what they're made of. That was a really good let go of the boost. And, small things like that, dude.
Little things.
Small mistakes like that. That ball, it's with him. And that was another great placement by Zion to create more distance. And they're going into this contingency plan where,
It's
like,
first, second, third, fourth, but you really do see separation from Trey and the rest of the pack right now.
well, that bull came in hot.
I'm sorry, Zion.
Yeah.
No, that's Trey.
It's Trey. No, it's definitely Trey. And Zion's doing his part as a team player to slow it down.
So Alex was going for the grass to try and get that line because he had boost, and the lightning really just came at an inopportune time.
He gets that boost, so he's able to get a little bit more momentum back. Starts to close the gap now. That turn's coming in hot.
He's sitting at so.
Oh, it's gonna be a tight one. Nails
he
that.
gets
That
it.
always nailed it.
And
He's coming a little
nails
tighter
his-
on that
oh,
one.
he let up on it.
Remember, the closer you get to that corner, the shorten up the track. That's the whole point of these drifts. You want to shorten up that track. And I want to talk about the red shell. Went for the boost.
Oh, he runs.
He went for the boost. So you can get a pick up on that one. But still, the fact that he's in fourth place, like, I can't be.
He's got green shells. He's going to line it up.
Oh, has to make sure he avoids Blake here.
Yeah.
In the air, things get a little weird here because people move way all over the place.
Right.
Oh,
it's really up to Blake if Blake
no.
can get something off right now, and no, he can't. Oh, Blake
he
uses
did
ghost.
No.
And he gets
Oh!
second. He
Hey,
takes it off at first.
No way. No way. No way.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. And they, again, it's a 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, like you said, they make the most of what's happening. It's still in favor of, again, Zion and Trey here. But that was dirty. That was mad dirty.
Yeah. So we've got Dukong sitting at 43. Oh, they moved on. I didn't see it. Did you write that
I got
down?
it. Yeah.
Okay. On it.
No,
That's
that's
43. Oh, you're doing.
I mean, yeah, my bad. Oop, there we go.
That ghost couldn't have come at a more perfect time for Blake.
Yeah, and again, this, I mean, that,
Did it really swing that much?
25, 23. It's only 5 points, bro. They were down by 1, 5. Well, he got second, but he got fourth, and they got the 1 and the 3. At that point, yeah, the first pick means everything. So again, it's a 5-point lane, but again, this is still closer than the STP match. So again, talking about making the best of their opportunities, and here we are. The Tenny Bros are really laying in and doing it thick. This is gonna be an interesting one. Last time we saw kind of a lapse here in Mario Matori. So
Now, Mario Circuit's not in it. It's not one of the difficult maps.
no, but there's a lot of places
But-
you can get distance.
But you see insane things happen
Like that.
at the end of each lap.
Yeah. Especially right here, dude. There's so many power-ups right through this thing. Now, one thing to note: do not go for the skid here. If you can get that blue skid, a blue drift, boss. If you cannot, and you don't think you can, just go straight through because you'll slow yourself down without getting that drift. And Blake, you see Blake got that blue drift.
Yeah.
And then, but also, Trey's making it come back and forth. But Alex,
Blake and Alex,
First
or
place,
Alex
first
and Blake,
and
first and second.
and they get this first.
And
second.
Alex has 2 defensive red shells lined up.
And he's hold on to it like a boss.
Yes, he is.
If he just holds on to it, he has at least at least half of another lap
Right.
in his pocket right now.
Ghost snatches one, but he
So,
still
okay,
has the other.
but still around a half lap. It all depends when he gets here. Picks up a coin. Not bad. He can get up to max speed a little bit, but again, having that red shell is monumental.
Right.
And Blake's doing the same thing, and actually has a red shell and a banana.
Right.
Which,
And Blake is that nice buffer.
oh, he's ready to go.
Oh, Blake shot his red shell at Alex?
Oh, he's trying to get another item. Okay.
Okay, well,
I don't know if-
Still, Blake is that defensive barrier for Alex right now.
Oh, he gets a banana, and he misses the boost because of it. So Blake's going to take the first place here. The Sonata Fireballs misses every single one of it. But again, I trust Alex here. Oh,
That's a strategic slip up for Alex though, because that takes away that dynamic that they had with
Dude,
Blake
this is so
acting
hard
as
to
that
see.
buffer.
Dodges a green shell. Oh, gets hit.
Oh, and Alex
But
gets
Blake
hit by a
takes
boomerang.
it back. It's the first place block. Gets it. He gets it. He gets the first place, and he takes the fourth. Now, remember, a first and a fourth is more important.
It's more points.
It's more points than the second and third.
Right.
So again, if you're finishing in the top four, and you have the first place in there,
Right.
that's still huge.
So we're
Don't press anything yet.
we've got 67 for Dukong. And we've got-
67?
Yes, we've got 70 for Mario.
Oh my gosh. Guys, this
You know,
is
and this is exactly what we expected coming
Oh, yeah.
out here. This a high scoring.
This is not what we
intense.
legitimately just talked about
Right.
going into this. Dude, Dukong's killing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you're good. Insane,
Well, we've got
bro.
one more race for these guys.
And it's the rando. It's the rando. Now, hey, I will say this much. If they hit Neo Bowser, hot take, 101, I think he slides to Dukong.
Really.
If these guys have played that map before,
I will say we played them in the semis.
yeah.
They went Neo, or we went Neo for the rando. So we got the random number generator. It picked Neo Bowser, and
Do
they
they
got
get it?
first and second.
Do they get it right here? Do they get it right here?
They got first and second against Dylan.
Are they gonna pull this? No, they're not gonna get Mars. Actually, this one, I don't think I've seen these guys play on this one yet.
Mario Circuit?
I don't think I've seen these.
Is this the other Mario Circuit?
This is the one with the Goombas all over the place. I don't think I've seen this one.
We played that one too, and they're okay on it, but I got first on this map actually. And so I don't know if it's going to be one that Blake and Alex
my
are as
gosh.
comfortable with.
This is going to be interesting, guys. If you all are watching at home, this is going to mean the world. And dude, I love it. Blake, even with the heavy kicker, is able to just maximize his get the drip, hits him out. Remember, he's heavier, and if he keeps hitting him, it's free boosts, and we see that.
Blake's looking to body Trey out. He's trying to box him out of everything that he can.
Now, this is a high-speed track, as most of it is zero gravity, at least half of it is. So if you hit each other, you're not pushing each other out. You are blasting.
There's the red shell on Blake, and he drops to third.
Well, Alex is in
coming
first. Yeah, dude. Yeah, this is intense. Has that green shell in the pocket. He has a coin, and he gains more top speed. He's at 9 coins.
Blake launches a bomb
Trey
right
gets hit,
behind.
and he's in the grass and has a boost here. Hits that. Oh, that was a great come up. That was a great come up by Trey, but hits the Spiny Boys. Drops them to fifth and comes back up to third. Blake get that drift, and he's flying through this corner.
Alex hits a banana.
Oh, and right there, see now we talked about top speed here with heavies, and that is a big reason why gets the boost. And he's got to be careful when he launches the boost, gets to the mid drift, should use it now, get the maximum amount of boost. He's gonna wait till purple, see what he gets here, gets the boost. He's still holding on to it. Is there a reason why? Oh no!
What?
Oh no! Zion got attacked by a piranha plant. We got blue stuff coming at Ludwig. Fireballs are out. He starts chucking it. Dude, that is genius. They just traded first and second. Alex has got to get back. Oh, and that shell's going to hit hard. Remember, first and fourth is worth more points. They will actually close the gap a tiny bit more with this, make it almost a 2-point game or 1-point game. So if Blake is able to hold on to this first place, or if Alex is able to come back and get the first place and drop into fourth, that was great awareness.
What they really need is Alex to climb back in.
So if there's
Nail, whatever.
anybody who's done that, it's him. Oh,
And here
here's
he
the
goes.
boost. Oh my gosh. Oh my
He's at
God.
fourth.
He's in
He's
fourth
got a
with little
boost.
boost there. That line was so sick.
That line was sick. He's got a pro.
Oh my gosh! And it's gonna slightly boost him. If he gets, he's not even third, but that's a fourth, and that is point gain. That's a point gain for Dukong, and this game got really close, yo. Oh my gosh.
Oh wow. It's gonna be 91.
By
It's gonna
one.
be 91.
That's by one, dude. That
91
is tight.
Dukong,
That is
92.
tight. Alex said it perfectly. You still got another round, bro.
Yes.
Still got another round, and I think that is
Remarkable.
important to note. If that's a little close to comfort,
Yeah.
bro. That's closer than STP.
Yep.
And that, again.
What I say when this started? Did I say it was gonna come down to this round, or did I say it was gonna come down in the second round?
In the second round.
Second
we
round.
both said that.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That it can't be decided by the two front runners.
No.
And again,
It's the depth.
It's
Again.
always the depth. It's the people you never talk about that are the most important to these teams, and we're gonna see it right here. Absolutely, right here. And I'm super excited to see these players play for a championship.
I'm excited to see Sal and Obed go head to head here.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Obviously, best friends. Obviously, training partners in any video game that
Yeah,
they play.
and remember this. There have been multiple occasions where Obed has dropped down into 37.
Oh, I definitely
Sal has
understand that.
consistently hit the 40s. So again, Obed, this is such an even matchup right now. I cannot stress that enough. And now if they bring out Kevin goes for a second time in a row. I don't know if they do Amelia or not, because they do have 5 people on there. I imagine they're going to bring Kevin.
Yeah.
Realistically, right? I think it's dumb not to do that, right?
Right. He's been holding his own.
And last match, Kevin was actually the one who set the pace, set the tone. He really did. Two first place finishes, a second and a third.
Wow. That I didn't know.
So again, like we talked about, it all comes down to back 2 or back 3 if you're in Mario Motori's like lane right here. So
Who's Nick on?
Nick is on Dukong. So we got Nick and Sal. Nick ain't bad, right?
I told you I will win this tournament. I'm gonna win it.
Okay.
I will win.
Okay. And then it comes back down to Obed or Kevin, right? It does.
Comes down to them.
Again, Sal has done this stuff before. He's won doing this before. Alex has done that. Blake is just a veteran, and Nick's been here a couple times. I think he's a very confident player, and so
Yeah. Nothing really gets in Nick's head. Is something I've
I
noticed.
don't know who to go for. I don't know who's gonna come out on top on this one. This is a great finals. I'm super psyched for this. I'm so psyched for this.
Yeah.
So excited.
Yeah, I got the controller.
How you feeling, Alex? Yeah. Confident?
Honestly, I kind of. Dude, this thing is stupid by 1 point. This is how every flipping tournament is. Every flipping time. It's by 1 point or less. Not 1 point or less. It's by 1 point or like within single digits going into the second split.
I think that's a testament to what it actually takes to get to this point. Because
Yeah.
you
92, 92 you guys, 91 Dukong. Sorry, I got that one wrong.
you see what's going on in the finals, and it's incredible, and you see the scrappiness of these
Yeah.
guys. But really, the entire tournament of players
Yeah,
is
absolutely.
like this, and
Absolutely.
it's a testament to the overall depth of the league and the challenge of the league.
Right.
That
I mean-
on any given day can go any given way.
Right? We got even Sal talking about Dylan Loftus. This is insane.
Donkers.
Then, Dylan, we were just talking about usually the two front runners on the team isn't what really matters. I mean, again, in both situations, it's come down to it, right? And we're here again. And here we are again. STP needed the back 2. Finals need back 2.
Yeah.
Because again, when you're in the front 2, you're expected to do well. You're not. That's it. So I am so psyched for this. I am
So they're up
giddy.
by 1 point.
So we have Dukong down by 1, 91 to 92. We've talked about this. People sleep on the Tenny Bros.
Absolutely.
They always do. Every last person does. And
The
again,
little Tenny Bros. Not even the big Tenny Bros.
not even Dylan or Chris, yeah, who still ball out, right?
There are two other Dylan Tenny Bros.
Yeah. And it,
Where that came from?
again, and Dylan, we also got done talking about Sal's won a championship before.
Yeah.
Alice has won a championship before. This is Blake's second time being in the finals. So
It's this kid's future.
no, but literally,
Who's gonna sign him?
I don't know. C9, where you at? Mario Kart stuff, whatever you call it. I
CSM Alex.
right. Hey, dude, I'm super excited for this. I don't know where it's gonna go. At this point, it literally is a toss up. I don't know. It's a toss up.
Non-biased people in the room.
It's a toss up.
It's a toss-up.
This is it's a toss up, bro. It's a toss up. Again, out of these guys right here. I'm just gonna be quiet. I'm just gonna watch the game because I don't know where this is gonna go. And Kevin.
Had to come up
His
with a
name
tag.
strikes fear
Oh,
into my
yeah.
heart.
We told him like we gotta come up with a name. And he's
Oh.
like, Kevin Combat.
Oh my gosh, they agreed to this.
Oh, wow.
Cruise.
Okay,
First time today.
no, second time.
Okay.
So again,
I like this. Both teams say, lay it all out right now. Let's do it.
absolutely. Again, this is not generally a hard one. It's just that simple turn going into that little pirate shit type thing, right? Because it's a sharp corner. Like I said, you cannot sleep on the back two. If you sleep on the back two, you get popped.
So
right?
who's who? Because I haven't really
So
watched these guys.
we have in the
I
bottom.
know Daisy's Obed, Yoshi is...
Yeah, Yoshi's Kevin. Inkling is Sal, and then Nick is going to be Tanuki Mario. Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't wait, how does it go backward? Oh, because it can't go through the boost. Unless you launch it then. So it's like a wall, it comes back. I didn't know.
I don't know if I've ever seen anyone do this.
Oh, no. No. Oh, that's a double.
and Nick hits two lightnings. That's going to hurt.
Yeah.
But he's got boost.
But,
So that can make up
he's
that
got.
time.
Oh, no, he came back on this one.
Is he going to...
Did he just jack a boost? He's on 6, passes in 5th place. Hey.
Just like
Remember.
he's back in it.
Yeah, he just, poof, back in. Hey.
Here's the thing. If you're in 5th, give up, go to 9th, get a good item, go to 2nd.
I could do that, honestly. This is the beginning of the second lap. Oh, but he's in 4th.
He's in 4th and he's got ghost.
It worked. It worked.
He gets boost off that, dude. Yo, this is a comeback. Look, he just ghost. He literally just, he can hit like, yeah, he just hits it and goes. He's gonna hit second here. Oh, don't hit the lightning. This is it.
Oh, this is
Sees it. Oh, that's clean.
playing it
Sees it.
safe
Oh
that
my,
time.
oh my gosh.
Second
Oh my
place.
gosh.
This dude was in 7th.
Oh my gosh.
He was in 7th like 20
And like,
seconds
it feels
ago.
like he fell off with the lightning bolt, but again, it puts him in a position where he's not slow.
He pulls red shells and
Came
he's
up
sending them
faster.
And Obed takes that
Oh, he
red shell
takes
nice
it.
and clean. And he takes first.
Oh my, dude, Nick, dude, I'm on the Nick hype train right now. Not only did
I
he
am
beast
so
up
on
in
the
hard
Nick hype.
reset, he's beasting in Mario Kart. Have we not talked about this before? This man deserves an award of some sort.
Well, I'm still bitter about him beating this way.
Dude, oh my, that was the biggest shock I've ever seen in my life. First place bomb.
Oh, they both get hit.
Their boost, it's still even. It's a reset. Mary gets it, moves out of the way. This is huge.
Who's
Oh.
Inkling? Is that Sal?
Inkling is Sal. Has the ability with the pick up on a double. He has the double. He has the double.
Oh, he
he
gets
has the double. He has the double. He gets hit with the red shell. Oh my gosh.
Obed's gonna bring home first.
That's still okay. This is fine.
It's gonna be first, second, third,
Even that?
fourth. Yep.
As it can be.
Literally. Okay.
Remember.
Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doesn't mean a thing. We're still one race. One race.
You were talking about doing new rules. Maybe just like grand finals is hard mode.
Maybe.
'Cause
Yeah.
it's hard mode anyway.
Dude, it really is actually. Like straight up.
So it's gonna be plus 25 for Mario, plus 21 for Dukong.
All right. So 20. So wait, say that one more time.
Plus 25 for Mario, and
I got
plus
you.
21 for Dukong.
Got you. Okay, I got you. I got. this is. Okay, so this is going to be 25.
117.
Yeah, thank you for that.
And then 112.
Yeah, this is still one race, bro. Literally one implosion.
Right.
One implosion.
Well,
literally 1/6
keep
place.
in mind,
For both teams,
a
1/6 place literally sets the tone.
a switch from first to second is a 6-point swing.
Yeah,
Potentially.
I know people were clapping last time for a 1-4. You don't want that. You don't want your opponent to get a first place and swoop in and take 4. It's kind of funny though. Like it's a 1 and a 4. You think a 2 and a 3 would be more beneficial, but I mean, hey, you get rewarded for being first, bro.
Right.
Like, dude, this is crazy. You got it. This is crazy. This is the last one. Literally, it's the last one.
Toast Turnpike, another difficult map.
Oh, okay. I'm just throwing out statistics. This is not me bashing. I assure you. Last time this team struggled with turning. Was it Mario Mattori struggled with Turnpike?
They did.
And it's because they're trying to cut corners. They're trying to use every jump boost. Sometimes the jump is not what you want, and these boosts don't always make you go fast because it's a wide turn.
Right.
If you have a boost, if you have good boost, and you get an orange or a purple, you will actually outperform those guys on the side wall.
So actually, in warm-ups,
Oh yeah.
I played Trey and a couple other guys, and Toast Turnpike was our 4th
Yeah.
map, and Trey was in the solid 1st.
Oh,
He
yeah.
got 6th.
I mean, that's the same thing that happened with us. Dab, blue shell, sneaking by. Might hit his teammate. No, does it? No. Sal looks like he's a little hesitant on. Oh, see, now this is one of those turns where you actually need to hit that outside wall.
Right. Sal
Because
gets
it's
hit by those
congested. It's a
buses.
funnel.
And Nick is similarly struggling on the ground.
So I mean, I can't help him. I want to say like, yo, dude, just, like get off the sidewall.
Right.
Because those jumps, there's a little bit of resistance there. You have to go back down. You're not going fast. That star's nice. Hopefully he knows he can go through cars, but I would not test that though, because it'll go away super fast. Beautiful blue shell. Oh, that ball may come back and hit him.
Oh,
he misses.
Barely misses.
Oh my gosh, the bank
Oh,
shot.
but he gets nicked by the blue.
But that blue shell's still going to be a beneficial net gain regardless.
Right.
That boost is actually super important. Don't get hit with it. Ooh. They both get hit. No, they both get hit.
Everyone really kind of struggling.
It's
with
an,
the
oh,
cars
he gets it
except
again.
Obed.
And look at this. Nick's in a position where he can get back to 3rd. Oh, drops the bullet bill out of nowhere from a CPU.
And we see Sal sitting in 8th, but we also see Kevin sitting in 5th, and so it's really not super terrible.
They're all kind of in a clump together.
What Dukong needs is to
Oh,
get one
it's about-
guy up to 2nd.
I know. And honestly, Dukong needs to be up in the, you said 1st, 2nd. There's no exception here. Unless, legitimately, Devin tanks the 12th or like a double-digit placement.
Right, and I don't think that's
That's not realistic. That's not realistic for any of those players who got down that well. Ooh, that bullet bill, that star kick is hot.
Yeah.
And I think if this is
Now
the,
Sal's trying, but he's sitting at 2 points.
Ooh,
and
nice
he just don't
dodge.
have top speed at that point.
he's gonna hit. He can dodge
Oh,
it.
Sal comes in. Sal pulls ahead to 5th. He's gonna get it. He gets 4th, and that's big.
That's still points. That's still points. And not only did he pass the CPU, picked up 4th. So now his teammate doesn't get either 5th or 6th. And so that's still points. That's points on the board.
Yeah.
Where are we at?
I don't know.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna leave it until we figure it out.
What was the prior score before the round started?
Oh, prior?
Before like this round
91, 92.
Right. Yeah, I don't know how much they gained.
I mean, we can find out after this 3rd race. Just the 3rd.
Well, I mean, it's easy to do the math when it's hard to do the math when we don't know the initial number.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So now we kind of just have to wait.
Until this
but
third race?
you definitely see Mario pull a little bit farther ahead on that one.
Yep.
We don't have the totals because they
didn't get
skipped
it in
ahead
time.
too fast.
Yeah. That 4th place does keep them in the race. 6th place stinks. Yeah, don't get me wrong. But that 4th place keeps them in the race.
Right. And
We talked about
Kevin
this.
only got 3rd. It's not like we're seeing 12 come out of
Yeah.
that. We're seeing
Yeah.
10.
The 2nd place was open.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
Neo
It's a Neo.
and they just don't let up with the difficult match.
This happened last time with STP. So these guys have had that practice now.
we go.
This is going to be interesting. I'm not sure what's going to
Who
happen.
handles the turns? is the
I
question.
genuinely think because of the bike that Obed has, Obed is probably the favorite. Now, remember, Kevin got first place on this one. Oh no, Obed's hitting the walls. Everyone's kind of tagging it too.
I want to get an eye roll out of Nate. Oh, Kevin has to brake on that drift because he,
Now, hey, statistic time. Obed, last time on Eobazzer City,
Obed is sitting at fifth.
was 3 for 3 for falling off that final turn with no barrier.
It's hard.
And each time he dropped at least 2 spaces and only gained 1 back. So every time he takes that turn, he's actually losing 1 permanent spot unless interceding by like an item, right? Wasn't first, dropped down 1 spot. Now he's at third. It's hard to get back into things with Neil Bowser. Now, to that point, I think Kevin's in a spot that he's not going to lose that first place position unless a blue shell comes out.
Right.
And blue shells are a dime a dozen. And every time a blue shell comes out, it seems like they all get hit by lightning. So whatever. I don't know. Oh,
Kevin's
he
handling
got
this-
horned, and we see.
We
oh my
see
gosh.
Kevin willing to brake. He's not risking falling off
Yeah.
because he
Well, hey,
knows.
we got Nick in second, and we got Sal in third. Remember, again, he fell off again. He's 2 for 2 now.
And
on
Obed
this-
is in 5th place.
Oh, yeah, Joe. The gap is now closing. Nick is making mad progress. And then Sal throws it back. Is he going to tag him? No, miss. He hit him with
Obed
the
gets
oh my
star
gosh,
power.
the
He's in
boomerang.
6th place. He gets the wall. He drops to 7th.
Oh my gosh.
And he's
Oh my
8th.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
If anything was going to give Dukong
Oh my
hope,
gosh.
it was this kind of a game.
And that resets the whole
He's
thing.
dropped to 8th.
Oh my gosh. And if he falls, guys, if he falls again on this last turn, he's going to drop to potentially ninth place here. He has to hit this turn. Obed's, literally, the finals, like, this is the nail in the coffin. If they can't get this right here, and if Obed falls off, this goes to the rando. Even though Nick falls out, still 3rd second. Obed still has to make this turn. They have to make it count. Here it is, right up here. Comes out wide. He breaks.
He'll
He
break.
breaks.
He'll break.
But he drops down the 4th. Back in the 3rd.
Back
That's
up to
a
3rd.
good swing. That is the way
This
to
is
do
what-
it.
This is what Obed
That
needed
was
to
the
do.
way to do it.
And he rises to 2nd.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. The
That
nose
was
power comes
immaculate.
into play.
That was immaculate. That is immaculate. My goodness. I'm still hearing mathematically impossible, but if they hit 11th and 12th, then mathematically they get wrecked. So, yeah, it's called math, but it's, what else?
I don't know if it's mathematically impossible yet.
It's definitely not mathematically impossible.
Yeah.
Literally, if you get in double digits, you're losing this
Right.
match. Like, it's still stupid close.
Right.
Like, I don't know where people are getting this whole thing.
So we're seeing a 77 on the board for this round for Mario, and we're seeing 54 for Dukong, which is
I mean,
sizable.
it is. And this is going on top of the 117, right? Or no? It's
No, this
separate.
is
It's on
just
the
this
91.
round. This is just this round. That's the add. I just added those.
All right.
So whatever the final score is after this next race, that's what we're gonna tack on to what we
Got you.
have from the
All
other
right,
one.
got you. All right.
So 20-ish points.
Now,
20-ish points.
It may. But again, you get 15. Oh, wait, hold on. You get 15 from first place.
Right.
You get 1 and 2 in 11th. You get 3. It just scales up. Literally, if they don't finish top 5 or even top 4, they run the risk of letting this slip a little bit.
Yeah.
Like it's going to be close if they're in the 5th and 6th
Right.
part, but if they go below that, which Obed almost did, he was almost 3 for 3 on that turn and almost missed that.
It truly, we see this entire tournament came down to Obed digging himself out of what he had been in. He was in 8th place
Yeah, I mean,
and rose back up to 2nd place.
yeah,
That's just
absolutely.
grit.
And again, it's this is still anyone's game. I firmly believe that. I firmly believe that. Mario Stadium. Okay, so this is kind of a neutral stage here. Obed's not bad at this game. Obed's not bad at this one.
Now,
Kevin's
not
bad.
much opportunity to fall off or get hung up, but there is that one. There's that one curve.
If you don't hit that line hard, you lose out a lot of position. Honestly, that's one of the reasons why, like even going up against like Dylan Moffitt or going up against Zion Trey, like having that corner. I've even been talking with what was it? Oh my gosh. with Zion. Like that's where like when I did like the Mario Circuit, Mario Stadium, those turns are where I gained the most ground from, realistically. Not looking good, but they still 1, 2, 3, 4, and they're all kind of jumbled up in there. And I'm actually Nick is holding it down. I feel bad for the guy because he keeps getting like tagged at the very end, but it's generally not speaking not that bad. Obed needs to put that banana out in the back. Does a little late, but hey, still was able to block it. Good stuff on Obed for being solid and being aware. First place bomb. Is he gonna break now?
Oh, see, Nick should have held on to the red shell there because the first place bomb was
but
coming.
see that defeats it. Gets the boost. That's not bad. So guys, there is kind of like an end lag a little bit to prevent people from like getting to the red shell, get hit again, and then going from first to 12th essentially. So there is a little bit of a buffer range where if he gets hit with a lightning bolt or another item before the blue shell or vice versa, it will
Good
not
awareness there by Nick, though. He waits until he's past Sal to use that red shell on.
Absolutely.
Now he's got 3, and he's just going to unload.
He is being wise and holding onto that and burning it. Hits him, throws the next one. He's going to win. Oh, he's a genius.
Here
He's
it
gonna
comes.
hit.
Number 2.
Oh, a little too soon. Oh, yeah, it's too soon. Barely had it. Needs to hold on
That
to the
could have been
boost.
enough. He has him in his sights. There goes a boost, and he gets hit by the boomerang.
Oh my gosh.
And that's going to hurt.
So third, that's
gets
not
passed
bad.
by his
That's not
teammate.
bad because if you hit them, you get boosted. They're gaining ground.
He
Hold
throws the
on.
bomb forward.
That was ballsy. It
That
almost
was.
tags him. This is super tight. But if it's the 1 and 4, again,
They said,
Dupont needs to dominate this, and then Mario Motori needs to get below 5th. So again, if it remains the same, it will not change the thing. And that.
Oh, and he gets past. And that's going to
Nope,
end.
and that's the game. Yeah, and the championship will go to Mario Motori. Let's get the final score real fast.
So we have...
Hey, we're trying to talk, dude. Like,
We have 100 and...
I'll get your picture and send it to you, though, for sure.
We got 102 for Mario,
Okay?
and we have 75 for Dukong.
We're going to add it to the 92
Right.
and the 90. Okay. So they don't. Well, that's interesting. 91 was. All right, it was a little bit under 36. So that one right there, the third match is what really set the tone.
Right.
So all the other ones prior to that were either kept Dukong in the game or actively like progressed Dukong getting closer to the gap. It was that third race at Neo Bowser, and it goes back to, and I mean, there's one moment, Obed breaking.
Right.
If Obed doesn't break, legitimately this does not happen. So Obed breaking was big, and you gotta give it to the guys in Mario Motori. They get their first win. Zion now gets his first championship in the Desert Cup Series, and one which he's leading as a captain. So good stuff. I'm gonna sign him out right back, real fast. I want pictures, y'all. I need pictures. Peace out, guys. Love you all. Hey, congrats to Zion. Killing it. First captain win and second overall series win. Dude, stud. And is now a front runner for the Grand Star Cup for the best driver. Easily MVP for the playoffs. And dude, it's been a pleasure. Love you, Zion. Take care. Peace out, home guys. See you guys on YouTube. Check me. Shook out.